Hello, friends. Okay, so I have a question, needs answering. So as I'm writing this new ending, one of the things, so like if you read it a while ago, then some of this might be new to you, or if you haven't read it at all, then I'll just explain it all. So there's the rebellion, and at the beginning of the book, they find a special metal, and they find out that this metal prevents displacement. So when you're around the metal, you can't generate displacement energy, and you can't displace anything that is near. Like you can't use as a target anything that's near the metal. So that's what the rebellion has. They have all these this metal. They've made little chunks out of it that are like this, size of your fist or something, and they're going to make maybe a little bit smaller, like half the size of your fist. And they're making little amulets out of all this. They have hundreds of these that they're going to give to the rebellion members, and then they're going to run on the palace and take over, because the immortal family is nothing without their displacement abilities. So the challenge that or the idea was that they're going to they're storing all these metals in underground tunnels where their hideout is. And there's a special room where they're working on, making these little chunks of metal and making amulets out of it, so they can all wear it, so they can go off and destroy the immortal family. So the plan, my original plan, was to have the Kayana and her team use displacement to lift up displacement boulders like way high into the sky, and then let them come falling and crashing down over where the room was, so that it collapses the room, and they can't use those amulet or those metals because that room has been collapsed. But the more that I think about it, the more that doesn't really make sense, because, okay, so this is going to happen during the daytime, and Kayana is a member of the city guard, so she can get people to go away. But once there's a giant hole in the road, and like if boulders can smash through it, like the ground is, I don't know, it's probably pretty thick, but there's not going to be a ton of dirt and stuff covering the room. So you're going to be able to look down into this pit and see this room here, and you're probably going to see the metal, and any displacer that gets close by, or anybody, because the metal actually makes you feel cold because you're not able to generate displacement energy, which makes you warm. So anybody who gets close to it is going to be like, something's weird going on here, and they're going to know what this is, so what are they going to do with it? So there just seem to be too many holes for collapsing the thing to work. And so really what the team needs to do is they need to find out either a way to take all of the metal, take it away, or to destroy it somehow. And to destroy it, they'd have to vaporize it, basically, and that just won't work. Or they can, or they can try and take it away, but the problem is it's always under guard. It's in tunnels where they can't use displacement because that is out of the reach of the sun. And so I'm just not really sure what they can do here. I'm starting to think that maybe they can figure out a way to sneak it out over time, but they only have 2 days to do it. And so, yeah, I'm not sure, like maybe they could take the place of the guards or something. I just don't know. There are 4 guards. And then there are people who are working in the displacement or in the tunnel. So maybe they room and steal it over time or something. I'm not sure what the best way to go about this is. So any help or ideas or feedback is appreciated. And yeah, I'll be thinking about this a lot. I'm not sure what to do here. See ya.